So Jisoo just came out with a new album and there are 4 songs on it. Now I have seen a lot of discourse about that 4 songs are very few, but people are forgetting that this is a mini album, so there are supposed to be fewer songs. I want to get into everything about this album, so let's jump into it. Firstly, I want to start with the title track. I was a bit surprised when I started listening to the song because I didn't expect that sort of sound from her, but I'm so glad that she did because as song kept progressing and progressing, it just kept getting better and her voice sounded so good. It just complemented the style and everything about the song. The music video was of course very beautifully done, but that's a given. You don't really get surprised with good music videos anymore because K-pop is all about visuals. Another thing I love about this album is that she created a perfect balance of Korean and English. She didn't completely ditch her K-pop roots. She's taking both sides of her career together, and I really appreciate that. Now let's get into the rest of the album. I want to start with saying the lyrics are so beautifully done. Jisoo is the first credit on all 4 songs. The songs are beautifully written. It creates a story, it feels complete, it conveys what it's trying to convey in a very beautiful and artistic way. The lyrics don't feel lazy at all. It feels like there was a lot of time and effort and thought that was put into the lyrics, and it shows throughout the album, and that is why the album doesn't get boring, because the lyrics are so fun and interesting and emotional at times. Not too emotional to make you cry, but emotional enough to keep you indulged in the story of certain songs. Next, I want to talk about production. I will bring up Rosé's album here. I liked the songwriting aspect of it, but one thing that bored me a little bit was how stale her production got throughout the album, because the album was quite long, and not long, but it was like average time duration, but the production was something that made it seem like longer than it was. There was nothing too interesting going on with production, and I'm someone who enjoys experimental productions. Maybe that's why it got a bit boring for me halfway through. But for this album, I feel like the production plays a huge part in keeping the songs interesting as well. The production, like I said, it feels like there was a lot of time and effort and thought put into each song because it shows in every aspect of it, and production is one of it. The production is interesting, it's fun, and it doesn't make you get bored. Now I want to talk about her vocals. I know people have criticized her vocals in the past because, I don't know, because sometimes maybe her vocals didn't suit Blackpink songs, maybe that those songs didn't bring out the color of her vocals that beautifully. But this is the difference in knowing what your voice can do and understanding your voice and then making music that highlights your voice. Her voice is doing things on this album that are so beautiful. Like that pre-chorus in Your Love has done more for her as a vocalist than what YG has ever done. Her vocals bring out the beauty of the lyrics even more. And that is what I mean when I say that she understands what her voice can do, and she has created music that is bringing out the beauty of not just her music but her voice as well. Overall, I would say it's such a solid album. For me, it's been a no-skip album. I've been listening to it constantly ever since it came out. 2 songs are more repeated for me, Your Love and Hugs and Kisses. Those 2 are my most favorite. Hugs and Kisses is probably my most replayed song so far, and it probably is one of my favorite songs that has come out this year, or maybe the most favorite song that has come out this year, and we're only halfway through February. But overall, it's such a beautifully done album. I loved every aspect of it. It felt like there was a lot of time and effort and thought put into every aspect of the album, and I appreciate that. And I also appreciate that throughout the album she has created a perfect balance of both Korean and English. It doesn't feel like she's trying to ditch one for the other. She's taking both of the sides of her with her, and I think that is what makes it more appealing to me, that she is not completely ditching her K-pop roots, which is what most or probably the other 3 members of Blackpink has done so far. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. What did you guys think about her album? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What's your favorite songs on the album? Make sure to share with me in the comments down below. And if you stayed till the end, I really appreciate you watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.